Now we finish two steps, so you will practice on it. This mountain is the final product before packaging the cement. It's the product of a big factory of manufacturing the cement. So the manager asked me to compute the volume of this big mountain that they produced it along the year. You already make a notes of what is produced and what is they sell, but after 1 year he make a conflict, so he have a big mountain, so that he wants the volume to check his numerical. So he wants to know the volume to know how is the factory go, and what is the annual product for him, what is the annual product for the factory. So as a surveyor I start my work. I collect the points by total station, then sometimes I make it manual to make additional check, and finally I have a GPS, so I make a 6,000 points for this mountain to compute the volume. So in this lesson you will compute also the volume of this big mountain. Well done, my friend. Now you will take these points to practice on it, and you will receive the points on Save 3D and edit the points, and then the step number 2, you will make the surface for this mountain and edit the surface, and then make a legend for this surface. This is your practice for this lesson. You will go to points, creation tool, and get the bind, and you will get the bind and BNEZ, so you will make it on a group and click OK, so the Civil 3D will receive the bind. To click on scroll, this is the mountain, this is the 6,000 points. So click on the binds and point group properties, and you can make it smaller by here and click OK, or can you change the color of the bind, no problem. And you will show elevation only or description only, or elevation and description, and like that, elevation only, and I'll smaller the text and make it the middle and make it the middle center, so I will click enter. So it's transferred to smaller and at the center, and only elevation is appear. So now I will make a surface. Right click on the surfaces, create surface, name it like all, okay, and open it, open this plus, and point group add all, and click OK. This is the surface of the mountain. If I click this surface and right click object viewer, so this is the mountain that I already collect its point. It's have a road here because the car will take the product of the factory and go up, go up, go up, and put it here like a stack, small stack and small stack. Then the glider will come to smooth it and put it at the end of the mountain. So by the time this mountain is produced, so by the time this mountain is produced, so now we will edit the surface. We'll click on the surface and go to surface properties and information. We can make it contour and triangle, okay, so it's transferred to this form. Then we will edit the surface. We'll click on edit surface, delete line, so same like this lines, it's not needed. We can close it because it isn't the mountain, it's a collect. This is the end of the mountain, so other lines isn't the mountain. so we can delete it like that, all like this, all like this, all like this, and this. We can cancel it. Then we will make a legend for this mountain. We'll click on it and go to surface properties, and make here elevation banding. So click OK. So this is the color. Then we go back to it. We have to go analysis and put this 8 down and click OK. Then we will add legend and put by elevation and dynamic, and we will put in it. So this is the color, and according to the color is the elevation. This is the highest elevation, 909.15, and this is the lowest elevation, 873.83. This is red color, so the red color is outside the mountain, and the center of mountain is this color, and this is the highest color. This is the highest color. I can also change the colors that disappear. I will click on it. I will click on the mountain and go to surface properties and double click on the lowest color. I will make it black, and I will go to the highest color. I will make it red, and the middle color I want to make it like this. Select OK. It's like nearest to black. It's brown. Then this is the red color. Red color here is the highest elevation. I can also change the appearance of the mountain by click here, surface properties, contour 1 and 5 meter background. So I will click OK. It will be changed like this, or I can make it 5 by 25 background, so it will become like this. So if you will see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and here sometimes it's 35, from 30 to 35. So if you check here the elevation here, if you check this minus this is the highest and this is the lowest, so you can get it 30, or you can check this minus this, you will get it 30 or 35, 34, like that. So this contour is configure this table. You can also add labels like slope or surface labels or spot elevation on grid, or you can make a contour multiple like this. It will put the elevation on the contour line. So this is the highest. This is 905. This is 900. This is 895. This is 890, and like that. If you want to spot elevation, you will click on the surface and go to add label and spot elevation. So you will spot elevation here. So it will like this. You can spot elevation any way you want. You will not use this until you disappear this point. If you wanted to disappear this point, you will click on it and go to point properties and make it none and click OK, so will disappear from the surface. You can also go back to the banding.